Hi everyone, a very good evening. I hope I am audible perfectly, right? Can you please acknowledge that and say yes or no? I just need to know about it, like okay, if my voice is audible or not. Acknowledge with yes or no. Hi, very good evening, very good evening. A very good evening. Okay, thank you, Abe. A very good evening to all. Thank you, Pratham. Okay, got to know about it. Perfectly. I just got to know that my voice is audible. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's just begin with what we have done, right? A very good evening to all. Rishita and Sushmita, a very good evening. So, what we did it like, okay, as per, if I'll say on the cursor AI. Okay. So, everyone know, like, okay, what we have basically did. Correct, okay, or what we exactly had, okay, with it. Right, so you are being all clear about it, right? Like okay ma'am, this things, okay, we did it. Now into this, now we are finally gonna just see that review, and then we are just gonna run, okay. Then finally we are gonna run about your this deployments and all. So let me just clear you one thing. The deployment for MongoDB is already done. Okay, you don't need to do the deployments and everything, okay, for the MongoDB at least. Okay, I'm saying it. The reason is at least I'm saying is because this is already a cloud based deployments. Okay, it's already being there as one of the cloud based kind of a deployment as being there. Okay, so you don't need to do it anything. Hi ma'am, I attended the class yesterday but could not fill the feedback form. That's no idea about it, Mohammed, to be honest, if I'll say. But it is your I would say a responsibility, right? You should have filled that because you know that it's an important one. So you should have been filling it, right? Now we will see, like okay, it depends. Now if you see, there is all the backend APIs which we are doing it from last like 2 days also. All the backend APIs and everything we are able to get it from here. Okay, this is the API from where the backend has been getting it run. We will just check. Okay, it will say success, okay, and all. Okay, so we will just see once again our main portfolio, what we have made it. I'll just make you ensure. Is it what you have made it? Yes. Is it what like okay we had been making? Yes, definitely yes. Now you need to deploy it, correct? You need to deploy it and all. But if you see that over here the API, it is being saying this particular line success false, message route not found and all, because I have run this, okay, I think in the evening and all, that's okay. But it says all the endpoints and everything work perfectly, right? It's totally fine. Data status, backend connectivity to the MongoDB, demo data populated automatically in all the APIs and all. Okay, it's there. Run the backend again. Okay, I've written it. Run the backend again. Got it? So it will say a few lines and all, okay, and it will tell you what particular port, okay, it's being running and all, right? Okay. So now it says you can access this everything from like okay 5000 port once again, correct? These are the access links. Okay, I will be just trying. This is the link, okay, number 1. But if I'll just write it the second link, it's a normal link. Okay, But if I wanted to just go with, okay, the front end, okay, the APIs and everything, it's now running smoothly all. But today our task is not to run our project. Okay, today our task is definitely not to run our project or anything like that. We already had it, okay, success, a great success, okay, with everything, okay, right now. But our motto today is basically for the deployments, right? It is basically how, see, remember one thing, an interview can definitely ask you one thing, that can you deploy your full stack project towards the GitHub pages? Okay, full stack project, I would say no. Okay, GitHub pages only supports the hosting of HTML, CSS and the JavaScript, not the full stack. So what is basically is there, or I would say how do you deploy? Okay, our project is basically dependent upon Node.js, Express, backend with the MongoDB and all. So you cannot directly host okay, the whole stack on the GitHub pages, but you can split, okay, this and that, okay, and all. Now I wanted my proprietarial part, okay, and is like what? My proprietarial is, I wanted to deploy my full fledged kind of the different platforms, right? Right, okay, my way is like, okay, I wanted to go with a full-fledged kind of a deployments, and I need to run it, and this is what, okay, I'm liking it more. Okay, how many of your projects are being ready? Can you please say yes or no? How many of your projects are being ready? This project, what we have made it, that's a full-fledged project working within the backend and all. Okay, it has the contact page also. XYZ, not XYZ now, I'll be writing it abc @gmail.com. Hi, well done. Send message sent successfully, and it is gonna pop up where? On the MongoDB. Come on, give me a reaction, or like, okay, give me a response, like, okay, ma'am, this is done or that is done and so things. Can you let me know? Can you let me know, please? Come on, guys, I need an answer. Is your project is I would say full-fledged made? Come on, guys, let me know, please. Not fully ready, ma'am, trying to do it today. See, this is what I would say you can present on a very high professional platforms also. I'm just going to get it marked for you guys that, okay, anyway you're presenting your this portfolio, and you can change, okay, this my portfolio link also. Okay, you can just simply write it anything, give a command like, okay, if my name is Anshika Gupta, I need to go with AG. Okay, that is basically what I need to write it. So simply write it a command that replace my portfolio logo with an A and G. That's it. Okay, you can replace it. That does not make sense. But please, okay, if you haven't done it, so please follow the entire previous videos. Okay, and you can run it. Okay, you can definitely run that. Okay, this is what it matters, right? Okay, or this is what, like, okay, you need it, right? Okay, because this is not an easy task. If you are being doing every single thing, so what is the main uses, right? Okay, you need to deploy, and you need to see, like, okay, where exactly I'm able to just form it. Now what we are just doing it as normally is like, okay, we used to go with render is basically for the back-end deployments. Okay, I'll show you. The backend we will deploy onto the render. Okay, we can connect with the repo, we can deploy it, like, okay, URLs and everything, and we can run the site. But what I'll do it is, I'll open GitHub, I'll open this GitHub. Okay, what I'll do it is, I'll put it onto, like, okay, I'll sign out from here, sign out from all the commands and everything, and I'll sign in once again with somewhat, like, okay, I wanted to just address, right? Okay, any of my email IDs or whatever it is, right? Okay, or might be the email ID which is connected to my cursor here. Okay, Ma'am, for fresher who does not have any work experience, what should we add into that place? Okay, got it. So what you can do it if you're being there as a member of some sort of communities, okay, some sort of like, okay, campus ambassadors, okay, and all of these things, right? Okay, if you are there, so you can definitely just, okay, put it that way also. Okay, if you are being addressed to some sort of like, okay, I would say that, ma'am, I am just a member of XYZ, okay, I would say kind of communities, right? Okay, so I will be writing it, okay, this particular way. So but I'll say you one thing is, do not always verify with it, okay, do not always. If you don't have, you can also remove, okay, you can also remove this particular link. So simply where you need to go it is, if you don't need it this way, experiences, you can just remove it, okay, whenever you get the experience or anything like that, okay, you will add upon. Keep the code, it's okay. Now this is the GitHub. What I'm just gonna do it is, go over here, this is my new repository, okay, I'll just go with new repository, I'll make it the new repository, right? Okay, over here what I'll be doing it is, I'll be trying to get, this is the repository names and so and whatever it requires it. I'll write it personal portfolio smarted, okay, and I'll simply create the repo, okay, I'll simply create the repo. Now it says that, okay, these commands I need to write it, okay, got it, like, okay, I need to write this, but I will be seeing like, okay, for which particular I would say account I have joined from here. So it says, okay, this kind of an account I have, okay, that's good. I need I'll write to the cursor AI, my GitHub repo is so and so, right? My GitHub repo is, okay, first of all what you need to do it is, go to the main branch which is already being there, write it get init, okay, the moment you will just write it get init, okay, you will be able to just go with like, okay, initialize the empty, okay, and also and all. Now I will be writing it, I have this link, okay, I have this kind of a link, or if I don't write it this way, I will simply write it get add dot, okay, I'll simply write it, okay, get add dot, and I will also write, okay, some sort of commands which is already being, I'm just getting it, right? Okay, whatever the commands, okay, I have already got it. So these are the commands, okay, what I had. Just a minute now. No, I don't want it, okay, this way. Just a minute. I'll go to my profile. This is my repositories, and I'll copy these commands, okay, that is also going to play a basic kind of a role first of all. Now whenever it is having anything, okay, it will say that, okay, so and so error is there, okay, definitely it's gonna be the error. Once you reload it, okay, it won't be able to get it, okay. The reason is, I'll tell you. First of all, it's a very common, my GitHub repo is I'll name link, okay, of it, and it's an empty, okay, with these commands to add, okay, copy this, write it, and put everything to the GitHub repo. If it still does not happen, then you have a manual option also, right? Okay, because sometimes what it happens is, cursor AI does not pick the GitHub repo, okay, it does not pick about it, okay, so it will definitely gives you problem, okay. If it is not possible, then we will go with the manual way. Now it will ask you like, okay, do you want it to pair some sort of programmers to auto complete the suggestions of your, okay, and so things, you can connect it, okay. you can definitely let it connect. Okay, like whether you wanted to go with an Visual Studio, Xcode, Visual Studio, this one, New One, okay, and so things, right? Okay, if still it does not comes, okay, properly, it does not come, right? Okay. Right, okay, it is saying automatically it will run. Okay, you don't need to do it any sort of things. Now it says option 1, solution for fixing the GitHub. Okay, let it finish. Okay, you will make your own commands. Okay, you are not gonna follow my commands right now. Okay, you're gonna follow your commands, right? Okay, now it says you what? It says you option 1. First of all, the option 1 is this, that okay, go to GitHub settings, okay, and so developer settings and personal access tokens, generate a new token repo. There is one thing, okay, more which it is being telling to you is, let me update the remote URL to use your authentication name. Okay, let it be. Okay, I'll say like, okay, do it, okay, yourself. I am not gonna interfere into anything. Okay, I'm not gonna just go with an interference. Okay, you have 5 outdated formula installed. Okay, let it be, right? Okay, then it says, okay, next thing is, this is what it has been downloading and so things, right? Okay, let it just go. Okay, let it do it, okay, itself. It will give you everything, don't worry. Okay, you will be following your commands. Cursor AI needs the patience, okay, as much as you can provide. If you are providing so kind of an patience and everything, it will follow its own commands, okay, whenever it's required. Okay, right? Okay, got it. Now enter the code displayed onto your devices. I don't have any kind of like, okay, device with me, right? Okay, where the GitHub is being there and all. Okay, so for that, probably like, okay, what you need to do it is, you need to install a GitHub in any of your devices, okay, and all. But just to exempt that, you can follow these commands. Okay, now what I'll be doing it is, in the manual way, in the particular kind of conditions and everything, I will be deploying it, okay, into it. Now you will ask me, ma'am, can you deploy manually the front end and the back end also? Yes, I can deploy it. Okay, I can definitely just deploy every single thing manually also. What I'll go back is, I have this new chart with me, okay, of particular cloud and all. Okay, I will be going with my this particular GitHub. Okay, I'll just see where is my GitHub. Now if you see that, okay, the manual deployment is being the safest option you can do. Okay, the safest option what you have, correct? Now this whole project what you need to do it is that whether you wanted to write it or not, that depends. Okay, now what I'll be doing it is, go back to your Visual Studio. Okay, just open this particular, where is it, this particular way. Okay, just open this, okay, to your Visual Studio. Go back to this, okay, Visual Studios and everything, open it up. The same command, okay, from the this cursor AI, what you have written it, you're gonna write it, okay, over here also into it. Okay, now if you just go with this, okay, this is my separate project, I guess. Open folder. This is also one of like, okay, the very professional websites, okay, I'm making it a very good one. Okay, this will just fix whatever like, okay, it requires and so things and all, right? Okay, now what I'll be doing it is go back over here to the terminal. I'll simply write it get init, okay, so I'll just put it, okay. If I'll see that these commands are gonna work with my VS Code, I'll show you the same thing, okay. I'll show you the same thing. I'll just write it get add dot, okay. I'll show you get add dot, okay. Now I'll say this particular lines, okay. It will say remote origin already exists, okay, the fatal, okay, and all, and make sure you have the correct access to the right, okay. It's probably good, okay, it's probably good. So whatever you are being getting the conditionalized, okay, with anything, okay, sort of like this and all, you will only able to see it, okay. You will be only able to see that. So what I need to do it is I need to just go back to my email ID, okay. It's a quite kind of a difficult thing because it asks you so many things, so many things, okay, which is being there. I'll show you what all the things, okay, you have, okay. Add return to the sign in and all. Okay, I'll simply write it over here, the smarted portfolio. Okay, simply I'll write this particular line. Okay, I'll copy this command. Okay, I have shown you this 2 times now. Okay, I'll write it get add dot, okay, and so things. Okay, now it says please make sure you have a correct access right. Okay, done. Open this Copilot. Okay, open this Copilot. Now I'll say sort this issue. Okay, sort this issue. Perfect. Now what does it maintain? What is exactly it has? Okay, a biggest kind of the provisional part is you can deploy the front end to the GitHub pages. Definitely, yes, I'm saying it. But you need another host that's render or whatever it is being there, which stores your backend. Okay, but it can't run the backend with the GitHub pages. Okay, with the GitHub pages, it can't run it. Okay, now what I'll be doing it is I have written it the sort and so things. Check how to fix it. Let it run it itself. Okay, it says push. It says like, okay, this is done. Okay, now it says fix the whatever the key issue and all. Okay, it's being there. If not generated, generate one. Generating whatever the file, okay, it has and all. If not, generate one. I'll say that, okay, save it in my readme .md file. Overwrite it, yes. Okay, let it be. Enter the same, okay, and also and so. This is what, okay, I've just got it. Okay, now test the connection. Okay, it will ask me like, okay, whether you wanted to test the connection and all. Permission denied. Okay, not a problem. Okay, now go back. Okay, go back. I'm just telling you all the possible ways. Okay, I have been writing it for. Go to this repository and you can also make, okay, this repository kind of things, okay, yourself. New repository, smarted personal portfolio. I'll show you how to make it, okay, don't worry. Okay, add the readme if you wanted. Start with the template or not? No. Okay, do you wanted to make it this? Yes. Any file you wanted to make it is the readme file, okay, or whatever it is being there. Configurations, okay, I'm saying create it. Just normally create it. Okay, the moment you have created it, add or upload the files. Okay, upload the files right starting from here. Now if you see, okay, the personal portfolio and all, I will open all of these files, okay, whatever the files, okay, I have, I will be opening this. If I'll open the backend, so I need to upload all of these things, okay, every single thing I need to upload it, right? Okay, so why not if I need to fetch any sort of the values, right? Anyone who can tell me like, okay ma'am, we can do this or that? Anyone? With the cursor AI, I'm asking you. Have you ever worked with the uploading? Have you ever worked with the uploadings and everything? The simplest thing you have to do it, just simplest thing. So this is what, like, okay, when you put everything, this is the running code, okay, this is the running code what exactly you have. So you will be stopping this agent terminal only read, okay, it will say like, okay, agent terminals, okay, only read. This is what you need to write it, that's it, nothing more than that, okay? Got it? Any questions please? This is a public file which is being there as an of the, you got it, the public key, okay? Clear? Come on, let me know. So remember one thing more, okay, you cannot change the repos, okay? Now if you see, you have already been written as one of M, right? Okay, over here it's already been showing to you M. That means you had the GitHub repo and you have made the changes only, okay? You just have been given the changes, that's it, nothing more than that. Now I'll show you once again the another method, how you do the deployments and all. I'll simply just go with a sign out once again and sign in. This is how you just go with the deployments, okay? If you see that there would be a repo, and you can just, if you wanted to write these kinds of repos, you can definitely make it, but you can make the actions, okay, that is basically actions and the all. Delete this repo, okay, I've read all the things again, so and so things, and delete it, okay? Similarly, if you see any kind of an options, if you see any kind of a manual options, okay, or anything like that, okay, you can add it, okay, because this is kind of, okay, the freshers. If you are a freshers and all, okay, you can definitely just put it like this, okay? Do not add any kind of a readme file, and you can copy the URL of a GitHub, okay, that is basically, this is the GitHub URL, okay, for you, and open the cursor AI, just simply need to put it, okay, like what, get a net, okay, this is basically inside your terminal. So open from here the terminal, write it, the very first command which is being there, get init, it's already reinitialized and all, get branch minus M, that's basically main, okay, get add dot, okay, get commit minus M, this is all written, okay, first commit, okay, this is kind of already being written, okay, get remote add origin and the link of your file, okay, so whatever the link of your file we have, okay, we write it, okay, over here. Now it will say some sort of a remote origin already exists, correct, okay, remote origin already exists, right? Now what is it, okay, what exactly it renders most about it is, you just need to fix one thing, is get remote minus v. These are the things, okay, you need to learn it. Okay, definitely you need to learn it. And then you can add upon one line that, okay, you're setting up some sort of a URLs and all. Okay, this is a URL you have. Now verify it with, again, get version or get remote minus v. Okay, is it coming? Yes, it is coming, right? And finally you can just push the code. It will ask you like, okay, some sort of codes and all. Okay, it's being there, access denied. Okay, some sort of like, okay, the messages are being there, right? Okay, but how to sort those kinds of errors? First of all, it is saying the permission to the Anshika smarted, okay, whatever it's being there, okay, it's been denied. Now login from the same GitHub like this, get credential cache exist. Okay, then you can remove the sorted kind of these kinds of credentials, right? Okay, it will say the credentials are being removed, correct? Okay, it says the credentials are being removed, right? Okay, now the point is not like, okay, how you wanted to write it and what exactly to work with, okay, and all. So it will just say to you that, okay, if you wanted to recommend with some sort of generating the SSH and all, right? Okay, these kinds of an hosting field, okay, and all, it's in backend, because right now you don't have an access, correct? Okay, with your front end or the back end and all. Okay, you can just simply fix the code, okay, how exactly it's been running. Now if I'll just simply write it, okay, get config, okay, username and all. So it says somewhat like, okay, Anshika Gupta and so and so, and you need to set, okay, it for this, right? Okay, so I will simply write it, okay, get config, okay, username, okay, whatever the username I have, Anshika Gupta, and the email ID which is being linked, okay, same email ID which is exactly being linked, okay, for it. Now the point is why it is not taking is basically it says that your this particular git is been connected to some other languages, right? Okay, or some other sort of like, okay, this. But what about if you don't have this particular GitHub account? So what I'll be doing it is I'm simply gonna write it Anshika, okay, email ID, I'll just check the correct email ID, or I'll just copy the email ID itself. Anshika.mentor, okay, Anshika.mentor @ smarter.pro, right? Now again, if I'll see that, okay, what is the global username and this is being there, it says now your email ID is being perfectly there. You can clear every single thing. Is the repo is working good, okay, and all, that's good. Now if I'll write it once again this particular way, it says that there is only the error from where, from the cursor AI. Okay, this is an only error which is being there from the cursor AI. It does not mean that permission is being denied. Okay, it does not mean, okay, there is basically any kind of a linking is being there. So I'll simply, if I'll same like, okay, the way if I'll write it Anshika dot mentor @ smarted.pro, okay, decode, okay, but why I need to go with the decodings and everything? Okay, do I really require this? No. Okay, just a minute now. Let me just delete it. Check here, it's in pro. Okay, so it will say like, okay, why I exactly need it, right? Okay, does it really makes a sense, okay, for it, okay, and all and these things and all. Okay, yes, it makes a sense. Okay, this is what the config is being there. So this is an old list. Okay, I will be just checking all the list of that file, okay, I have, right? Now it says the correct option. Clear? Any questions, please? Now go back to your this particular way. No, I have corrected now mail ID. Go to the settings, okay, generate a token, personal token. So when you go with the settings and all, there will be developer settings. Okay, now there is a developer, okay, settings would be there. Okay, either what you can do it is into the developer settings and everything, there's a GitHub and the settings are being there. normal setting. Okay, it is not nothing like, okay, it is just going to apply and all. Okay, the settings you can just go with that, and in the settings there will be a developer settings. Okay, go a bit below, okay, or you can just search it also, developer settings. Okay, if you just go with this, okay, just go with new GitHub app and nothing you need to write it. Okay, you can just go with the personal access, and you can just go with the token classics. Okay, now what you can do it is select the repo permission. Okay, either you can just go with the, okay, no personal token created. So what you can do it is token classic, select the repo permissions for general use, for repo scope. Okay, this and this. Okay, copy the token whatever you have. Okay, this particular tokens. Okay, generate any kind of a tokens and all. Token name smarted, generate a token. Your new token access will be immediately there, generate. Okay, this is the token what you got it, right? Now copy the token. Okay, first of all just go with this, get push under u. Okay, origin main, array baba, right? Now it says so and so access is denied. Okay, got it. Username, no passwords. Okay, your token is not a GitHub password. First of all, remember that. Okay, permanent, but no password is being required every single time. Okay, no password is being required. So what you can do it is you can just type your email ID, and I'm just telling you what is the purpose of generating the tokens. Now if you see that, okay, I will be writing it Anshika dot mentor @ smarted dot pro. Okay, so this is basically which is being there dot pro. Okay, so if I'll write it, it will say generating a public, private and whatever it is. Enter the file in which you need to save it. Okay, let it be like, okay, make it require, I don't have requirement .txt file. Enter the whatever it is being there, please enter the same thing that is there. It will automatically generate, okay, this particular file. Okay, it will automatically just generate the particular kind of a file, okay, of it. So does not need, okay, any sort of value. Now what you can do it is you can simply write it this way. Okay, eval, it will say that there is no file, okay, which is being there as of like this, but the point is not like, okay, where you need to write the points, right? Okay, over here. Okay, it's in quite kind of a simple. Now what I'm just telling you, just go back, open the render, go with the cloud applications and all, just go with the signing and whatever you needed. What is difference in those two tokens? Okay, first of all, what is the tokens, right? Okay, over here, tokens and the GitHub. Okay, first of all, token means when you enter towards any kind of mall, you take an entry pass, correct? Or whenever you go to any kind of a fair, you take an entry passes and all. Okay, it's an alternative, okay, that, okay, whether you just show them or whenever you go to your any kind of a movie ticket plans and all. So what you do it is you show them, correct? You show them like, okay, this is my movie ticket and can I go or not? Okay, and all. Or either you take it a personal that particular printouts and all, okay, with you. So both available, right? Okay, the tokens means classic means the older type of kind of a tokens are being there, but when I talk about fine grained tokens, that means the secure tokens I have. Okay, that means, okay, I have the secure kind of a tokens and all. So these kinds of insecure tokens, okay, it's being probably there, correct? So it will say you that, okay, sign in and everything. Why I'm not getting to the sign in? Hold a second, let it just get it sign in. it's okay, we can just go with the GitHub also. Okay, we can just make it an authorize. Create an account and all. Okay, I got some verification email ID. Let me just check. Yes, I got it. Okay. View the mail and all. Do this if you have some problems. I think I have just got it once again. So this is only for the backend. Okay, only for the backend. Verify your email and it will reflect okay over here. Okay, got it. I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you. Now it will ask you like, okay, what does okay so and so thing. I'll say that skip my survey. Okay, I'll simply say that okay, skip my survey. Okay, you can upload directly the backend folder to the render if you will run on to this and that. Okay, but make sure like okay the folder contains the package.jsons and everything, right? Okay, now what you need to do it is you need to go with a new, okay, this new option, and then you will be clicking on to your web services, right? Okay, simply a web services and all. Now you have two options. Okay, where once you like okay you can go with the GitHub and all, it's okay. If GitHub like okay you wanted to really go with it, then you can upload it yourself. Okay, directly upload it and all, right? Okay, one is directly upload the zip file. Okay, and second option is GitHub repo. Now what you do it is go back to your this particular folder, open it wherever it is being there, make a zip of it. I'll just write it compress somewhat like that. I think I don't know whether on Mac we have the zip file or not. Compress something. Okay, got it. Zip file, I got it. So what I'll do it is okay, it says that okay you can just go with direct uploading. So you can zip your file on the render. There is a manual deploy. Okay, choose the manual deploy. Now it is being there new, right? Okay, it has the web services and so and so. Public repo, okay, existing repo, okay, image, okay, and so. So it is being just telling you that okay whether you wanted to configure or whether you wanted to write it okay over here, right? On render it's in kind of simplistic. Okay, on render it's just a kind of a simplistic. Now it does not support every single time the, I would say, the manual upload. Okay, it won't be able to do it. Okay, either you can put it onto your Bitbucket also. Every single code, okay, if you want it, you can put it onto your Bitbucket also. I'll show you, but this is basically you are gonna do it yourself. Okay, that how do we need to upload and all. Okay, directly go to the Bitbucket. Already have some sort of like okay creating accounts and everything. Okay, the moment you will create your account, it will give you granting the access. Okay, it will give you the granting the access and so and so. Okay, get provider and all. Okay, configure. Okay, so this is basically there. So now configure the get provider to give the permission of this. Okay, does not matter. Now once you open the Bitbucket, this is the way where you get the solution on the teams. Okay, that Zira is there. This is known as somewhat a Zira. Okay, Zira. This is very important. If you sometimes alternative of the GitHub, if GitHub does not work, okay, if your GitHub is not working and so, it gives you an option, okay, to go with that. So you can just go with an accept, and you can just make it sure if you wanted to upload any sort of codes and all. Okay, whether you have a Bitbucket, Atlassian communities, it's a package of everything. Okay, create a workspace. Let's create it. I'll show you how to create this also. Your new workspace, like let it be smarted.com, smarted innovations, right? But white spaces are not being allowed, so remember that. Even though I think everything should be a lower capitalized. Okay, no problem. Okay, agree and create it. Okay, agree and create it. So I have told you render also, I've told you like okay Bitbucket also, I've told you about like okay GitHub also. So this is every single thing you need to follow it up. Okay, every single thing you need to just go with and follow it up. Okay, that's it. Okay, return to the previous page or the dashboards. Okay, that's okay. So create a repository. Name of the repository smarted. Okay, project name, portfolio, website. Okay, example main only, definitely main branches being there. Okay, if you don't want it to go with that, including this and that, okay, it depends upon you. Create a repository. Okay, it will tell you to create this. Okay, so and so. Okay, okay, it says you this. Now it says you okay whether you wanted to edit it, whether you wanted to clone this, whether you wanted to just go with this and that. Okay, now you will see that one of them is create. Okay, create a repository, but you already have created it. Why you wanted to write it? Okay, so and so things, right? Okay, now it will just go with and cloning, but why you wanted to clone it, why exactly you wanted to have this and that. Okay, now simply you created the repository, depends upon you whether you wanted to make it a, I would say, private or the public. Okay, so what you can do it is you can initialize it basically inside your this also, you can say simply on the render. Okay, or deploy it onto this particular way. So what you can do it is you can just go back, get clear everything. Okay, every single thing, it does not accept it. Clean command, it is not accepting it. It's okay. Okay, now what you need to do it is you need to just go within all the path. Okay, all the path of it, cd backend. Okay, I am on to the backend. The same commands I need to write it, get and it and all. Okay, for something which is being there, initialize, okay, empty commits and all, whatever it is. Okay, it does not matter. So I'll just go with like okay the name of my branch, that's basically m. Okay, now I will be orienting with my bucket name. Okay, what is my bucket name? I'll need to check. Okay, this is my bucket name. I will be able to get it that okay what is the bucket name of mine. If I need to invite someone, I have to write it this way. Okay, add the file and all. Okay, does not matter. Simply like okay if I wanted to clone it also, I will be writing it this command. Okay, this command is being there. Either it depends upon me. Okay, it depends upon me. Okay, where exactly I need to clone it. Okay, get push and all. I'm not sure about the passwords and all. I'm very bad in remembering the passwords and all. Yes, I guess the password is wrong. I'm very bad in remembering the passwords. I don't know what is the password actually. Hope so it works. I forgot the password. It's okay. I'm very bad into remembering the passwords, to be honest, if I'll say. Just a minute, I don't know what was. Okay, just a minute. Let me just try it hard once again. Check my documentation. Hold a second, please. Just a few seconds. Hope it does work. Okay, but still Okay, it's okay, got it, I guess. Okay, so what you basically can do it is, it's okay, like, okay, if you people remember the passwords. Okay, now when you get the password, okay, when you get all the files from here, you need to get back to the render. Okay, configure your GitHub. Okay, from here it will ask you few things, right? Okay, what is the public, okay, git repository, okay, and all. Straightforwardly once you do, okay, okay, you will be able to get that. Now if I'll say that this is basically, this is the link, okay, fork this repo or compare and all that stuff. Okay, this is my public repo, if I'll say, right? Okay, now what I'll be doing it is, if I'll say get, instead of git clone, I'll remove this git clone. Okay, smarter innovation it came. Now if you see this, the smarter innovation, I got it, right? It is saying that, okay, the smarter innovations are being able to get it where and all. Nothing you need to put it. Okay, nothing you need to put it, just accept free. Once you do it, okay, everything, deploy the web services. Okay, deploy the web services, that's it, nothing more than that. It will take a few seconds. Okay, it will just take a few seconds and all. Now remembering, okay, over here is another thing is the front end, which is known as Versal. I'll simply go with, okay, project. Okay, it asked me about whether you wanted to go with the git repo or whether you wanted to just clone and all. Okay, depends upon me. So what I'll be doing it, this is basically for the front end. Okay, this Versal is normally we used to write it for the front end, and that also, like, okay, you can just go with an kind of another option, that's basically Netlify. Okay, if you see 4 or 5 options are being there. Manual deployment, it's okay. If you wanted to go with some sort of manual deployments also, it's okay. So you can see the browse the marketplace, okay, write this and that. So it accepts only 3 or 4 of them. Okay, it just accepts like that. But the, okay, I'll tell you best option, okay, to go with is the Netlify. To be honest, if I'll say no, the best option for this is the Netlify. Best option. I'll tell you why. The reason, I'll show you the reason also. Let me just try to go with the login. Let it be this as my email ID. Some authentication error, bad due to the networks. I'll just try some other. Let's see whether that's work or not. Okay, it works, right? Anshika, Gupta. Okay, although work related, okay, and all, I just wanted to skip this, all the things. So I'm just writing it normally. Okay, now we'll say get other started, okay, about the other words. Okay, get started another way, try Netlify drop. Okay, let's go with it. Upload, browse it, okay, over here. Go with, like, okay, something like this, the smarted portfolio website. Okay, simply upload it. This file only do the trusted file. Okay, got it. Let it just start. So I have already uploaded it. Okay, this one, okay, I have already uploaded it. Okay, now it will say whether it is running, okay, and all. Page not found, because the backend is also there, right? Okay, so you need to remove the backend. Ultimately, this is the quickest kind of a step. What you can do it as the quickest kind of thing is you are just trying to go with this particular way. I cannot, like, okay, I don't have any option, like, okay, to put this backend and all, okay, anywhere else. But that what I am just saying. Okay, let me just do it one thing. Let me just put it over here. Browse the file, cancel it, okay, drag and drop. Okay, I'll simply put it, okay, over here, front end and all, somewhat like this. It will just take a few seconds, a fancy seconds. Okay, it will be taking it yours. It will say, like, okay, deploying into the progress, because it's in heavier sort of files and all, and The moment it happens, you will get the file. Okay, you will just get the file. That's it. The easiest way for the freshers, I would say it's an easier thing. Deploy into the progress. That will say like, okay, deploy is into the progress. Correct? Any questions to anyone? And the moment you get it, the link is ready. Okay. And the moment you get it, the link is definitely ready. Let me know any questions are being there to anyone. See, what you can definitely do it is in your free time. Okay. Get is very much important. Okay, very much important. Into your free time, basically, I will say, please refer this GitHub cheat sheet. Okay. This is the GitHub cheat sheet. It is very much important. Follow the official cheat sheet which is being presented by the GitHub. Okay, I'll send the link to you if you want it. Okay, this is the link which you can definitely follow. Okay, this is the link which you can definitely follow. It includes every single thing, right, starting from the GitHub installations, the status, okay, get status, get adding the file, resetting, get differences, branching, merging and all. How many of you are being I would say aware about, okay, a bit of, or like, okay, I would say not bit, but are you professional into the GitHub? Are you professional into the GitHubs and all? Anyone over here who has been kind of professional or knows like, okay, what to and how to do the commits and all? Okay, how many of you know it? Let me know, please. Can you let me know? You can definitely just let me know about it. Anyone over here who knows everything about the GitHub and all? Okay, got it. Okay, Vishnu Sai knows everything about the GitHub. Very good. Okay, Vishnu. See, before you start with anything very socializing about these web apps, okay, and all, the developers should always know the first step is GitHub. I'll give you some of like, okay, I would say this cheat sheet already I've just given to you, right? Okay, this cheat sheet, okay, I have already given to you, right? Okay, but I will say you can follow as many cheat sheets, okay, as you can, because it has all of the cheat sheets whichever you wanted to write. It has been presented, so please read about, okay, what is these kinds of in GitHub. If you wanted to be a very professional kind of a developer, very kind of a good developers and everything, I would say go with the GitHub. You will at least never and ever fall onto any sort of the provisional paths. Okay, so whenever you get the time onto your weekend, okay, or whatever you wanted, okay, and howsoever you wanted it, kindly please look forward to it. Kindly please look forward, and you will definitely enjoy the best. Okay, so you will definitely enjoy the best of it. You can talk about like, okay, GitHub, you can just like look forward to any sort of things, okay, whatever it has. Now I would say that all of the things, right, starting from building the portfolio, right, starting from building the portfolios and everything, from the front end to the back end, from like, okay, the MongoDB and to the deployments, okay, you're all done with it. Okay, you're all done with it, but the steps which exactly I've just told you, okay, the steps, okay, which I've made you clear about it, please do complete that. Okay, please do complete with that and all. And this is what you require the best. Okay, this is what you require the best about it. Okay, so if it depends on you, whenever you wanted to go with anything else, you can reach out to me onto my LinkedIn account. Okay, you can definitely reach out to me. It's already, I guess it's there into the descriptions also. If not, I'll show my GitHub, this LinkedIn. Okay, it's not there, but I'll show you mine. So you can follow me over here. You can connect me onto it. Take here, Anshika Gupta. Okay. Any question, if it any comes, any doubt is being there, I'm always available. Okay. I'm always available to clear your doubts. Always like there to figure it out what exactly you people are doing it and how I can correct it out. So you can reach out to me. I can give you like okay the best points okay to know about it. Okay, I can give you the best kind of okay the sorting probabilities okay with it and all. Okay, so you do not have to like okay feel shy. You do not have to feel shy about it, right? Okay, get back to your I would say question answering if you have any. So you can send me like okay the connection request. Okay, you can reach out to me, and if whenever you like okay you have any doubt, okay let me know. Certificate you will receive it soon. Okay, first of all you need to fill this attendance sheet. Okay, this is mandatory to fill the attendance sheet. Okay, it's very much kind of a mandatory, and those who are not gonna fill it, it's gonna be your loss right now. Okay, so I will say just fill it up. Okay, okay then thank you everyone, take care, bye bye, have a nice day. The sessions, the boot camps was over now. Okay, today was the last day of the entire boot camp. Okay, I hope you really learned about what is the cursor AI. Okay, I hope like okay you all are being damn clear about it, like okay what are the cursor AI and how do you need to master, okay, what exactly you need to master into this, right? Okay, so this is what you are being looking forward. Okay, this is what like okay it has the relative kind of an advantage. It's just a relative kind of okay the advantage you have, and yes that's what okay you required it, that's what like okay it has the meaning about it, okay and all. So I hope the things are clear, right? Thank you guys, have a good day, bye bye.